Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm actually going to do a drawing session today, if you can't tell by the goddamn notebook and the pen right in front of me. Because lately I've been busy with school and other stuff and relationship and just stuff in life. And I haven't been catching up with my drawing habits as I used to be. So I decided to make this video to talk about something that maybe a lot of you know or you don't know about, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to be talking about the fact that sometimes uh, you forget how to draw, and I'm going to tell you why that's okay. Sometimes you simply cannot just can't be the same person as that you used to be. For maybe it's there's something in your life. Maybe you're like me, where you just don't do it for a long time, or or you busy with something else, or you simply have an art block that's just like can't make you do things. And it's not even the fact that you are worse than that, but the fact is that you feel like something's missing, like your art is missing something. And sometimes that's just okay. I'm gonna stop talking and start drawing now, okay? So when I get that sort of thing happen to me, I would just try to draw, despite me not feeling like it. I was just trying to draw some kind of shape or something, just to try to make me get into it better. As you can see now, I am drawing something. I don't know anything. And it's better for you to draw something that you don't know, something that doesn't require any basis or foundation, like anatomy. I know that requires also basis and foundation, but sometimes you can just mess around with proportion and make the character look wacky as hell. You don't need to be consistent with it, or you can simply draw monsters or any stuff that makes you feel comfortable and just try to do it over and over again. You don't really need to be that consistent with your drawing. Like I said, part of the thing about art is that you can't really be consistent with it no matter how you try. Such as the fact that I try to be consistent with it every day, but I just can't. And you know what? I'm not going to be consistent with it. I'm actually just going to do it whenever I like. Such as today. This is the first thing I draw after 2 weeks because I've been busy with school lately. And all my things wrong. If you look at this now, uh, you don't know me, but I'm not really satisfied with this. It's not the same as I used to be when comparing to my other past drawing. I'm trying to practice again my anatomy, and it's like that's entirely okay. Rinse and repeat, but at the same time, it's best for you to remember that you are not really the best at anything and you don't really need to go fast. Sometimes taking it slow and steady makes everything better. Sometimes taking things more more slowly, checking out all the details, seeing what's wrong, and I'm gonna bring up the fact that sometimes using a reference is a good idea. Actually, I'm gonna show it to you now. So these are my past drawings of an anime, and as you can see, I hope you have the same feelings as me because I really like these ones. The fact is that I took my time with these ones. These ones are the ones that I look like artists such as Boichi. Uh, he draws an anime really, really well while not being so bulky that it makes you feel really weird and uncanny. And I find his proportion to be really good. But sometimes you just got to develop on your own. As I just said, I don't really draw the exact same thing as I do here. I look at it and then sometimes I develop my own style going over it. As you can see down here, this is the one that I develop over time. This is the one I also take from Boichi to do a front cover. And his proportions and muscular texture is really foreign to me. Maybe the fact is that I don't really study anatomy that much, and I don't really know where all these goes. I just kind of draw them randomly. But that's the thing. You can use reference as you want. A lot of people use reference, even the best of the best artists. If you know Hisuke Murata, you will know that he also used reference. He has made some of the best pictures, some of the best cover art, some of the best panel in the manga industry. His art is so lifelike, you can't really tell if it's like fake or real, such as the fact that he once drew a cup and then made his fellow colleague really impressed as to how he is able to make such lifelike drawing. But even he sometimes has problems catching up with his own art. I stuttered there, sorry. But even he has problem of himself, and sometimes he needs to look at his own art to do it, and that's completely fine. You don't really need to feel any sort of shame or embarrassment that you are not at the same level as you used to be. You can simply start doing it just by doing it. You can simply get to the same level as you were before just as you were by doing the things that you love. So, and I'm not talking this only about art. I'm thinking this applies to everything, where you are something or develop some skill. I don't really think that people can be consistent with them, such as be consistent with them without any lifelike work, like 30s to 40 years. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the fact that you were so passionate about it before, and yet you can't really seem to get a grip on it now, and it kind of disturbs you as to why you are not the same person as you were before. And I gotta tell you, I'm actually a really big procrastinator. I have responsibility of my own, but sometimes I just don't do them, and I feel really, really angry about myself for that. Because I knew that if I'm going to make it in this world, I better develop my skill here and now. I better do something about it, about myself, and I need to start developing the skills, learning this stuff, such as the fact that I am now 17-year-old. I'm not that young anymore, and at this age, I'm feeling really doubtful and insecure about my own futures. And one time in summer, my mom asked me to get a job, which is, if I was a normal kid, I would. I make myself some quick buck for a month and do something. But something inside me just won't let me do that. Maybe it's just fear, because I'm living in a foreign land. I live in Germany, but I'm Vietnamese. I come from a different land, half across the world, and yet I'm here now. And I'm just been here not for a very long time and just can't adapt to it, especially the language. I'm not mentioning the language, by the way. And that's excluding it. That's just the smart part of it. But just seeing the fact that I just can't bring myself to do what needs to be done. And if you have the same problems as that, I just I'm just gonna let you know that you are not alone in that. You are not alone in anything. You can simply do what you want and not now. But the thing is that you can't let it hold you down. I don't want to let it hold me down. I want to develop it as well. And here I have finished my first thing. It's not really the best one I have. The angle is all fucked up and shit. It's a start again. I've been through this several occasions already, and now I'm actually going to draw based on one of my anemones. This one right here. I'm going to basically try to recreate it and then get used to it again. But basically, all of this is nothing. All of this is just minor setback. It's not really. It's only when you don't let yourself do it that becomes a big problem that you can't do it anymore. The main problem about it is that it's not that you can't do it anymore, is that you just don't let yourself do it. Such as the fact that if you try a new sport and you get lucky the first time around, somehow you're able to do these things that the other guy are doing, but they have more experience to you and somehow you're catching up to them. But then the second time around you try to do it, it just doesn't go well. You can't just do it anymore. And you feel really disappointed about yourself in that maybe I should just practice harder, maybe I should just keep consistent with it. I finally find something that I'm actually good at, and look at what happened. I can't do it anymore because I just can't do it. I don't have any experience. I should have practiced more. Just letting you know that that's not true at all. Anything, you can't be perfect at anything, and everything needs a start, such as the fact that sports, skill, some kind of lifeline skill, cooking, cleaning, anything, you all need to learn that one way or another. And if you can do it the first time, that good. Maybe and the second time, not good. Maybe do it better the third time. Maybe do it in a way that sometimes going fast is not the way, you know. Sometimes taking it slow and easy, catching your breath, and see how people do it, learning from them. That's the best way, in my opinion, because that works for me as well. Such as the fact that I usually do drawings with my muscle memories. I've done it so many times. I draw them and I draw them, and I get used to them. I remember the shape, the feelings, and it just ingrained into my hands unknowingly. And then I put it off. Then I go do something else, and then it just never goes back again. I just have to do it over again, such as now. I have failed this before. I have never keep consistent with my arts. I have done this several times before in the past as well, and yet now I am doing it all over again. Cause why? Cause I can't. Cause I will. Cause this is my passion. You know, this is what I enjoy doing, and I'm not gonna let my minor setback. It's not like I forgot my whole entire purpose of doing this just to, you know. And this applies the same to my YouTube videos as well. I have a great time doing these videos. I don't actually get any money from them at all. In fact, I just do this for fun. And today I'm doing this. This is way off my content. I usually do shit posts. I usually do random stuff about gaming, and yet I'm just putting this video out about this random art session because I can. And thanks a lot, guys, if you have made it this far, listening to me ramble, yapping about something that, you know, nobody really gives a shit. It's all my problems, but I find this is the only place that I can find some solitarian, some closure to my feelings. In the internet, people are so judgmental, and I guess that when I upload this video up, so many people would just like, who gives a fuck, or some kind of reaction, negative reaction, of course. And if you put down that, then that's fine. This is what happens when you're on the internet. This is what I expected what to happen. You put somebody behind a glass screen. Who knew that would give them so much power, so much control over their feelings, and it reveals their dark side. I'm just gonna say it. Whoever's watched this video to the end and like feel positive and trying to put something positive about me, thank you very much. So thank you so much for listening. I don't really think anybody will watch me draw. I don't really draw anything yet. And I'll see you in the next video. The next video is not going to be this, or maybe it is, but longer. Oh God, please no. Next video is going to be something entirely different. It has to do with gaming. And if you found this enjoying, please subscribe. That would mean a lot. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.